Parenting is a journey filled with incredible joys and inevitable challenges. Helping children navigate emotions is a significant challenge. This is where no-drama discipline comes in. It's about teaching life skills for managing emotions and making healthy choices. Discipline is not about punishment, it's about teaching. Effective teaching happens when we connect emotionally. The first step in no-drama discipline is connection. We need to meet them where they are emotionally. Connection creates safety, allowing children to feel heard and validated. To truly understand the power of connection and discipline, it helps to understand a child's developing brain. Imagine holding your hand up in front of you, palm facing you. Now, make a fist with your thumb tucked inside. This is a helpful way to visualize the brain in the palm of your hand model. Your wrist represents the brainstem, responsible for basic functions like breathing and heart rate. The palm of your hand represents the limbic system, the emotional center of the brain. This is where the amygdala, our fight, flight, or freeze response center, resides. Finally, your fingers curled over your thumb represent the prefrontal cortex, the thinking brain responsible for decision-making, impulse control, and planning. In young children, the prefrontal cortex is still under construction. It's like a work in progress, still developing the wiring and connections needed for complex emotional regulation. This means that when children experience strong emotions, their amygdala, located in the limbic system, often takes over. When a child's amygdala takes charge, it's like they flip their lid. Their thinking brain goes offline, and they react impulsively, often with yelling, crying, or even physical outbursts. It's important to remember that this is not intentional misbehavior. It's a biological response. Their upstairs brain, responsible for rational thought and decision-making, is temporarily out of commission. Imagine a toddler who desperately wants another cookie but is told no. Their immediate reaction might be to scream, cry, or even throw themselves on the floor. In that moment, their amygdala is in control, sending signals of distress and urgency. They're not trying to be manipulative or defiant, they simply lack the developmental maturity to regulate their emotions effectively. That's why traditional discipline methods like lectures or timeouts often backfire. They rely on the child's prefrontal cortex, which is offline during these emotional storms. Instead of teaching valuable skills, these approaches can escalate the situation, leaving both parent and child feeling frustrated and disconnected. Section 4. Connect and redirect. The heart of no-drama discipline. No-drama discipline offers a more effective and compassionate approach. It's based on two fundamental principles: connect and redirect. When your child is upset, the first step is always to connect. Get down on their level, make eye contact, and use a calm and soothing voice. Let them know you see their emotions and you're there for them. Once you've established a connection, you can begin to redirect. This doesn't mean giving in to their demands, but rather guiding them towards a calmer state where they can learn and make better choices. Remember, discipline is about teaching, not punishing. By connecting first, you create a safe space for learning to occur. This approach recognizes that children, especially young children, are still developing the ability to manage their emotions effectively. They need our help to navigate the ups and downs of life, to understand their feelings, and to develop healthy coping mechanisms. Section 5. Building emotional bridges, empathy in action. Empathy is the heart of connection. It's the ability to step into your child's shoes and see the world from their perspective, even if you don't agree with their behavior. When your child is upset, resist the urge to minimize their feelings or tell them to calm down. Instead, validate their emotions with phrases like, "I see that you're feeling really angry right now. It sounds like you're feeling sad that you can't have another cookie. It's okay to feel frustrated when things don't go your way." These simple statements can work wonders in diffusing a tense situation. They let your child know that you understand and accept their feelings, even if you don't condone their behavior. This validation helps to soothe their amygdala, paving the way for calmer communication. Section 6. Guiding with love. Setting boundaries after connection. Once you've connected with your child and helped them regulate their emotions, you can start setting boundaries. Boundaries are about teaching your child what's acceptable and what's not. For example, if your child is throwing a tantrum because they don't want to leave the park, you can say, "I know you're having fun, but we need to go home now." By acknowledging their feelings and setting a clear boundary, You're teaching them that it's okay to have big emotions, but there are still limits. You're also modeling healthy emotional regulation. Remember, no drama discipline is a journey, not a destination.